Action News Jax investigates evidence that the new owner of a lavish mansion where Latitude 360 CEO Brent Brown used to live is illegally renting out the property as an event venue. Neighbors say those parties are turning their quiet San Marcos street into a nightmare. Action News Jax Jenna Bourne has been investigating this for a week now. And Jenna, you found out that Brent Brown still has connections to this property.
This is the sprawling waterfront estate where Brent Brown lived while his employees' paychecks bounced and while government records show he failed to pay taxes. Now you can rent it out for thousands of dollars for a party. The problem, the city says that's not legal.
People going to parties.
We can't get in our driveway.
The party trucks, the rental trucks, and the 50 to 100 cars.
These 8 neighbors tell me they have had enough. When they bought their homes on Kelnipa Drive, they thought they were moving onto a quiet street. That was before this mansion started being advertised as a resort called the Tuscan River Estate, booking weddings, parties, and other events all the way into May 2018. Last week, the city posted this citation on the gate because this property is not zoned or permitted as an event venue.
They started preparing for a new event that afternoon.
Action News Jax has been investigating the financial failures of now bankrupt entertainment eatery Latitude 360 and its CEO Brent Brown for nearly 2 years. Brown owes millions in unpaid taxes and unpaid court judgments against him. Brent Brown sold his mansion in June to CLS Asset Management. Then they sold it to Tuscan River Estate LLC. Here's the thing. Tuscan River Estate LLC is the registered agent for CLS Asset Management. Tuscan River Estate LLC is registered in Delaware, where you don't have to name a registered agent, but Michael Jonigan is listed on the venue's website as the manager. Jonigan is also the director of Rex Griffin, a company whose certificate of formation is signed by Antonia Brown, who is Brent Brown's wife. One more thing about CLS Asset Management. State filings show its general partner is Brownstone Developers, which is managed by Brent Brown and his wife.
He continues to play shell games with the ownership of the house, trying to stay one step ahead of his creditors, I'm sure.
This is one piece of evidence we found that Brent Brown is still involved with the property. His mother still has a clicker for the gate.
I just kind of look over the property, make sure everything's okay.
And this review from last month on the website HomeAway thanks Brent Brown's wife, Tony, for being extremely helpful during an event. I've got some questions about how the property is currently being run. I left multiple voicemails for Brent Brown asking to get his side of the story. This message is for Michael Jonigan. Jonigan texted me that what he was doing is perfectly legal. He agreed to meet for an interview. Then 2 days later, Jonigan told me he didn't have time to talk after all.
Everything's smooth.
But Jonigan did have time to call this neighbor.
There's no trash. We hear zero noise.
Jonigan gave him my number. I just spoke to 8 of your neighbors who are all extremely frustrated.
They may have other motivations.
Neighbor Alan Byetz tells me his only motivation is to get his quiet street back.
I just find it hard to believe that someone can steal an entire street from a neighborhood and turn it into a carnival atmosphere.
It costs a minimum of $650 a night to stay here and an additional $2,000 to hold an event for up to 100 people. That's not including the hundreds of dollars you can expect to pay for a cleaning fee and lodging tax. Reporting live in San Marcos, Jenna Bourne, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
If you'd like to read the property manager's full statement, we have it for you on our website and our mobile app.